up, guys? Welcome back to the Mickelson Racing channel. This week we're going to take the Caprice back to the track and see if we can't hit a better number. Alright guys, thanks for joining us this week on the Mickelson Racing channel. As you can remember, last time we took the Caprice to the racetrack, we were just shy of making an 11-second pass. That is going to be our goal today, or at least it was going to be our goal, because as soon as we pulled into the track, they announced they're cutting it to 8th mile because their timing system for the quarter mile is messed up. So we only get to run 8th mile today, but that's all right. We'll still be able to try to make a better number. That's what we're going to be able to do. So we're changing our goal from running an 11-second pass to now we're going to try to run better than a 1960 foot. My 65 Impala SS, which is my competitive built bracket racing car, we get like 16, 17 60 foots with that car. We're going to see if we can't beat that with the Caprice. So let's see if we can get a 17 or even a 16 60 foot with the Caprice instead of our 19, which we had last time. So we are not teched in yet. The Caprice is here. We just changed tires. We got the VMS Racing wheels on with our Hoosier DR2 drag radials. We do have the 325 C6Z wheels off the car. So we got radials on. We got her all cleaned up. We got all the mess taken care of. We got all the gravel out of the rear bumper. If you can remember last time, we had a bunch of gravel inside the back bumper and it littered the track with what appeared to be a gravel road. Well, we got that sorted out this time. We got everything clean, should be good to go. We're gonna head up to tech and make sure that we can tech in. I'll get back with you guys then. All right guys, we just got teched in and immediately our first problem hit us. So we did just drive 90 miles to get here today from home, and check this out. We are missing a rib on part of our serpentine belt, and we've got some fraying going on up in here, as you can see right there. So that's the latest problem. We still did get teched in, so that is a bonus. We're still gonna race, which is even a bigger bonus. We're gonna hope that the serpentine belt doesn't self-destruct itself halfway through a pass. We are only running 8th mile today, which is gonna help the serpentine belt in some cases. And immediately after we're done racing, we're gonna hit the Autoport store and get us another serpentine belt to make her home. So nothing but drama over here, but we're still gonna race on it. We're just about to pull into the burnout box here. We are at Interstate Raceway in Glendon, Minnesota, right outside of Fargo. We are going to race a S550 Mustang, 5.0 Mustang here. I don't really know much about them. We are running 8th mile today, just a reminder. Here we go, burnout. Goodbye, Mustang! Alright guys, so I got up on the converter just a little bit, and if it's warm in here. Turn on that AC, streetcar life. So I did get on the, my heart is fluttering. Gosh dang it, I love drag racing. I tell you what. I
got up on the converter just a little bit, and that was kind of my plan to improve the 60-foot time. But I'm really thinking that I spun. It's going to be hard to judge. I'll have to look at the footage that we got from my girlfriend and really see if we spun there. It's really hard, you know. In my 65 Impala, it's really easy to tell when I spin, but in this car, it's really difficult to tell when I spin, and that's it's a different feeling for me, and it's kind of frustrating to figure that out. But you know, that's all the fun of racing, is to try to figure out all the problems that you're having. So really got to figure out that spinning thing off the line if we are, and that will determine if we can get up on the converter even more, or if we really have to lay off that converter and just give ourselves some more time, I guess.
I got yelled at for your rocks again.
Again? So last time we were here, we had an 1/8 mile of 8:03 at 91 miles an hour with a 60-foot time of 1:96. So I did get up on the converter a little bit this time, and let's see what we got. 60 foot, a 2.0, so we slowed down, and we had a 1/8 mile of 8.2, so we are way slower this time. And I did get up on the converter a little bit to try to help out our 60-foot time. Apparently that did not help. We're gonna have to review the footage and see if I spun off the 60 foot or if I didn't. If I didn't spin, then we'll get up on the converter just a little bit more. If I did spin, then we're gonna have to go back to launching off idle and see if that helps. So that's about all I got. We did slow down, but our goal is to beat a 1.7 60 foot this time. So we're gonna have to try really hard to get that to happen. The verdict is in. We did not spin, so we're gonna launch off more converter this time. Pulling into the burnout box right now. Even slower yet, guys. Even slower yet. We are definitely, neutral. We are definitely stuck in a rut right there at that 2.0. I will say that it is hot today. I don't have my weather station with me like we do with the whole race trailer and the other rig and stuff, but according to the Weather Channel app, it's 82 degrees, and we do got some humidity going on, you know, fun stuff like that. So we are battling heat. I will say that it was colder when we were here last. Got to get out of that 2.0 60 foot. I mean, come on. So we do have a stock converter in this car, and with the BTR Stage 4 cam, it's actually the night. Got to pause for the cars there. It's actually the Night Fury cam, which is really similar to the Stage 4 that BTR offers. With that stock converter in there, it's really hard to get the car to build up on on the converter. Thanks, man. Did have a 2.0 60 foot that time, whereas we had a 2.2 60 foot before. We had a 2.000 before. Now we had a 2.017, so we're getting even slower on the 60 foot. We did an 8.24 in the 8th mile this time versus an 8.20 in the 8th mile last time. So we are gaining, actually we're losing ground. We're losing ground. So, and I launched with as much RPM as I could get the converter to give us, which was about 1500, and I was starting to push through the brakes, so not ideal on that. Just gonna have to go up there and try. We just hooked up with some really cool people at the track. They came over and said hi because apparently we're Holden buddies, so that was really cool. But one of those guys has a big turbo Chevy SS. Said it made 1,040 horsepower on 24 PSI, I believe. And then one of the gal that was with them had a G8, putting a 427 dart block in it. And then she also had Chevy SS as a daily driver. So all about the Holden community. So that was really cool. Really cool to see. Checked them out on Instagram. Maybe I'll link that in the description below. But they were super, super cool people, and they had some really sweet rides. So we are just pulling into the burnout box now. Get ready to rip this thing. Woo! 8:19. We picked up some time there. We picked up some time. Oh, it is so hot. I am just melting inside here. 8:19. We picked up some time. This heavy car needs a converter and a freaking blower. So guys, side note, I've been researching some blowers. I've been researching Torque Storm, centrifugal superchargers. I've been researching Pro Charger, more centrifugal superchargers, and I've also been researching LSA roots blowers, and I've also been researching 2300, 2650 blowers too. Obviously, the more money you spend, the more boost you're going to get. But if you guys know the difference really, or the advantages or disadvantages of Torque Storm versus Pro Charger, seriously, hit me up in the DMs or in the comments or something. I got to know more about what's going on with that. I don't really know the difference because Torque Storm seems like a really budget-friendly option, but I don't know what the CFM or upgrade ability is with the Torque Storm versus the Pro Charger. So looking into that, but I need some more information before I pull the trigger. And of course, that will be for the Caprice. So our last pass, we were able to run a 2017 60 foot. This pass, we got a 1998 60 foot. I did get on the converter as much as I possibly could, and I slammed on those brakes really hard. And I don't know what I left at, but it was as much RPM as that stock converter could hold. So we had a 1998 60 foot, and our 8th mile was an 819 compared to an
Hey guys, welcome back. It is evening time and you can see that we are no longer at the track. We do have our track number still on here, T523. We got the drag radials in the back seat because Caprice life, who cares about the back seat? And well, here's the deal. Shortly after our third pass, the track shut down in order for track prep, and they said it was going to be quite a long wait to run again. And it was already getting late in the afternoon. We had some more errands to run. And so with that combination, we said, you know, we made 3 passes. We're happy. We made a good video. I think I gave you guys some pretty decent content with that thing. And we met some really cool people. We're hopefully going to follow up with them some more later on, streetcar takeovers and that sort of thing. But anyway, made 3 passes at the track. Track shut down, do some track prep. We decided to cut our losses, call it a day. We've got a pretty decent video here, and we're just gonna let her rip. We let her rip on the track, and boy, was it fun. We really tried to get into the 11s. We were just shy of getting the 11s. Remember, we couldn't run quarter mile. We were running 1/8 mile, but if we calculate our 1/8 out to a quarter, we were just shy of making those 11s again. So I don't know what we need to do to improve this thing as it is to run 11s. I think we need colder temperatures, and we really need to bump up that 60 foot. So we can launch some more RPM next time, and that'll be it. What we do need is we need, 1, a blower. Let me know what you guys think of blowers. Probably not really interested in going turbo on this thing, although it's not totally out of the question. Second thing we need, a converter. Our stock converter is really hurting us on the 60 foot and on the launch in general. It does drive really nice on the street with our stock converter, although it is a little grumpy at red lights. Blup, 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 whatever. So future upgrades are going to include at least a converter, and I'd really like to go blower. Centrifugal blower, maybe. Roots blower, preferable. I just really think all the torque down low is going to help this heavy car get off the line, whereas a centrifugal isn't going to come on till higher in the RPM band. So we're going to have to figure that out later. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on the Mickelson Racing channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe right here in the corner of this video. Anything helps, especially for a smaller channel. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment below. We'll see you guys next week, Mickelson Racing channel.